You hate ads? I hate ads. You know what I like? Patreon.com/Inkdependence keeps this blog ad-free. Hello folks, welcome to Inkdependence.com. I'm Mike, and today we're talking Tactile Turn. I actually have like three things from Tactile Turn here I want to talk about briefly. This is what we're focusing on, this ballpoint here. So this is the Tactile Turn Gist. This is actually the Kickstarter version from several years back, and I'm not sure you can get this Damascus anymore. I don't see it on the site, so maybe it's not available, but it is real pretty. Tactile Turn Pens, Will Hodges, has a very nice machining process that he uses on these things, and it gives you this really cool like groove that makes a fun noise and also makes this pen like stay in your hand. Even if you only grip it lightly, like it grabs on. It doesn't cut into your fingers or anything, and it feels comfortable when you're using it, but it does stay in your hand, which is real nice. This takes a BAK nib. There have been many revisions to this pen to beef up the cap and slightly lengthen the barrel so that it can take better converters, etc., etc. But very nice fountain pen from Will Hodges there at Tactile Turn. This is the pen that this is really about, and this is the Tactile Turn Bolt Action Pen. This comes in 4 different materials: titanium, copper, bronze, and zirconium. Titanium, copper, and bronze all start at $100, well, $99. This one is bronze, and the zirconium starts at $249 because zirconium. So that's pretty cool. I like those materials. I really like bronze. I don't think I have any pens in bronze. You can actually see the bronze down here under the clip where my hand hasn't been touching it. I've had this since the Dallas Pen Show in September, and so it's picked up a really cool patina. Like, it's kind of bluish, then a little bit purpley, and then you get like more of a metallic-y bronze finish down here where I don't really touch it that much at the nose cone, but I think this pen has picked up a beautiful patina on it. The clip is stainless steel. The carrier in here is also bronze, I'm pretty sure. It actually, like, the carrier matches the material you make the pen out of, which is pretty dope. And then this bolt is actually titanium Damascus. So this is Damascus, and it is gorgeous in its own right, and it also blends in nicely with the patina. That adds $20 to the price because it's a little piece of titanium Damascus and stuff. So you got that. What kind of cartridges and such does this hold? Well, you might want to buy the pen that fits the cartridge you like the best. So head over to the website, and he's got a list with each size and like what cartridges they take and how you can alter other cartridges to go in it and that sort of thing. This is the short size rather, and the short size carries Parker style refills. So this is 5.1 inches long. There's also a standard size which is 5.6, and that is built to take the Pilot G2 gel refill, among all kinds of other things in that gel size. And then there's a mini one, which I don't think I've seen, but it's 4.4 inches long, and it's made for the G2 mini size. So if you like the small G2 pens, I mean, it's probably like this big-ish that's my rough guesstimate. I really like this size. I think it's kind of perfect in my hand. I think the longer size, an extra extra half inch basically is what I would add. So like this much. I think this is perfect, especially for the weight of this pen, which comes in at 1.8 ounces or 0.008 stone, if you want to make a crazy measurement style. You open it here at the nose cone area, and it's really hard to see that gap, but it is in there, right there. As I turn it, you can see there is an O-ring in there as well, and then a very nice spring. And then this is the refill I have in here currently. This is the Jetstream. I really love the Parker style Jetstream refill. It is great. Oops, lost my spring. That would have been a disaster. And this is a great refill, and I really like this pen. This pen has become a regular in my pocket. Although, given the texture, I don't want it to rub against my other pens because it is bronze with this Tactile Turn texture, like the grooves all machined in here, and I don't really want that rubbing up against anything, vulnerable. So I'm a little bit careful where I put this, but I put it in a pen sleeve, like one of these guys. I often carry these duo sleeves from Rickshaw, and fits in there great, has no problems, and that protects it from all sorts of things. So there you go, there's that one. And then lastly, in my Tactile Turn stuff here, this is something I borrowed from my friend David Parker, Fig Boot on Pens. Borrowed because I forgot to bring my sharpening stuff to the pen club meeting. Why am I talking about sharpening a pen? Well, because this isn't a pen, it just looks like one. This is actually the BAK, the bolt action knife, which is totally fun. So it looks like a bolt action pen. It has this long bolt, much longer throw because you got like a knife blade you got to move out, not just like the tip of a pen. So totally cool. I don't actually know what this one is made of. It might be steel. It feels heavy enough to be steel, but it could be titanium. I'm not actually sure because it isn't mine. I do know that the blade on these is D2, which is a perfectly cromulent steel. This one needs a good sharpening, which is why David gave it to me. But this is pretty fun if you want to have a knife in your pocket that doesn't look like a knife and isn't going to freak anybody out. Just looks like a pen. And then you need to open an envelope or whatever. Shunk. Open an envelope, or you need to like scrape off something. Cool, this Tonto blade is good for that. So pretty nice. I think this blade stock is a little bit on the thick side. It's gonna make it a little work to put a nice slicey edge on there, but we'll see what we can do. So there you go. This is the BAK. I'm actually not sure if he's going to keep making these. They don't seem to be on the site right now, but keep your eye open because this is a cool idea, and I like it. All right, so let's look at this in context of a bunch of other standard sorts of pens. So here we go. Fix some clips right here and makes things face nicely. All right, there we go. So this over here is the Shown Designs. I think this is version 2 of this pocket pen. It has the clip. I really like the clip on there. I've had this one for years, and it still looks great. This is the Machine Era Field Pen Twist, which is a DLC-coated pen with that's diamond-like coating is what they call that black stuff. And it's got this awesome orange knock on the top. This is, of course, a Retro 51 Tornado. This is the Caran d'Ache 849, which is a very nice little pen. I think it's pretty classy looking. And then the Baron Fig Squire. Of course, this is the Mysterium edition. I had to get the orange one. Duh. And then this is the Studio Neat Mark 1, which I think has the best clicker on the market. Also in my pocket a lot. This, of course, is the Tactile Turn Bolt Action pen. This is the Spoke Designs pen, which is... got an awesome magnet in the cap. Then this is the Lamy All-Star, because, hey, why not? You don't see these all that often. This is a pretty cool pen, actually. I don't love the refill is the only thing. But it's got a good, satisfying click. I like the look of it and the feel, but don't love that refill. And then this is the Urban Survival Gear Bolt, which this is actually the first version of this bolt pen, and I've had this long enough and used it enough to, sort of wear down the spring on the inside. It's not nearly as springy as it used to be. I need to stretch that guy out, but... It's a really nice pen. This one's made of copper, smells like pennies, is a bit longer. This is probably about the same size as this would be in the large size, and costs the same. They're both about $100. So that's pretty cool. I like this a lot as well. Will has this whole body groove situation. This one just has some rings machined in, and they work perfectly well. And this is actually a much lighter pen than this one. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's just because it's longer and so it places the weight differently, or if it's thinner stock, or yeah, it's definitely thinner. That's where the weight comes from. All right, so there you go. This has been the Tactile Turn Day, the bolt action pen. I think totally cool, very nice pocket companion, very, very fidgety. Probably the best fidget pen that there is, I think. I mean, this mechanism, it will drive your coworkers nuts. Because if you sit there in a meeting doing this, they will throw you right out. And maybe that's a good thing, because then you don't have to be at the meeting. But then, you got to deal with angry coworkers. So pick your poison, my friend. All right, so this is this Tactile Turn Bolt Action pen. Thank you very much, Will, for letting me have this for review and to use all the time. Because darn it, I like this pen an awful lot. Stick around at the end of the video here for some dimensions and stuff like that. And I will see y'all in the next video. Peace out.